And I'm standing here in front of this 8530 John Deere tractor. Obviously, it's what it is, 8530 right there. It came from Sharman's Agriculture, UK. And just trying to get a little familiar with the tractor. But as you can see, they narrowed the machine up so that they could get it to the port without any issues, you know, because they have to get on those boats. And I'm struggling here to understand the wedge system and how you crank that wheel over. Because normally on a John Deere tractor, there's a gear set there, and you just kind of put a wrench on it and you turn the gears. They did say do not touch those, and I can't see that anybody's had a wrench or a tool in there, so I'm a little confused, but I'm pretty sure I will be able to figure this out. I have a really weird feeling that John Deere has a, well, they smacked those bolts there. You can see that. They smacked those. So, oh, look at this. They never even tightened them all the way up. Can you believe that shit? So anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to jack this up, and I'm going to move one wheel over at a time. Hopefully I don't have too much trouble. More than likely I won't, because obviously they didn't tighten them properly. You know, they go to like 300 foot-pounds of torque, and you got to do that like 4 or 5 times after you've driven the tractor. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and, well, they've even had these wheels off, and they are on the outer ring. You can widen these tractors out quite a bit if you wanted to, I guess. No, these are on the widest section. So I'm going to go ahead and slide those out. Put them where they belong. I got to put them where they belong. Out here, way out here. Because if you go around the corner with this thing, it kind of wants to roll over, as it is kind of narrow. I mean, it isn't going to roll over, but it feels like it's going to, it feels very unstable, let's put it that way. And we're not putting duals on the tractor. So, that's not, you know, that's not an issue, because we're not putting duals on it. We don't need it that narrow. And, wow, it almost looks as though, yeah, they didn't even tighten these. I mean, really, this one's loose. Yeah, so they've got them loose. They're either loose or they cross-threaded them somehow. And I'm hoping they didn't cross-thread them, but I'm going to go ahead and get my impact gun and my air-powered, very heavy-duty air-powered jack. And I'm going to lift this heavy beast up. And when I say heavy beast, I mean heavy beast. And you'll see, look at the weight package it's on the inside there. 625 kilograms is what that thing weighs, each one. So there's a pair of them in there. I'm hoping this goes easy, but I don't think it's going to. I just have that feeling. Let me set you down here and let me get set up, and you can watch me struggling. Oh, what happened? There. Wheels. Huh. Interestingly enough, there's really nothing there to hold it in place. Okay, so this is take 4 on the recording voiceover part of this video. Just had some technical difficulties like phone calls and things like that. But anyways, you see me fighting and struggling with this tire, this wheel or this hub. They're very, very heavy. There's over a ton of added iron to this one side of this tractor. Plus there's that cast iron center hub and the rim and that massive, massive tire. These are 650/85 R38s, and they are just unbelievably heavy radials, so they're double heavy from a regular bias ply tire. You see me struggling with this high lift jack. I'm not getting anywheres with it. It's just, I mean, you've seen it moved a little bit, but just enough to annoy the shit out of me. So yeah, so I broke the chains. Now I'm sticking that back in there. I got Teresa helping me out, and she's doing a good job, and she has actually been helping me a lot on the farm lately. Don't like the negative comments about her filming skills. She is learning. We don't do everything perfect on the first, second, or third try. We take guidance and stuff, so please stop making negative comments. She is threatening to not film for me again, so that's never a good thing. But as you can see, I have tried several different things here. I'm going for the hydraulic jack now, and yes, you can jack a hydraulic jack on its side as long as the plunger is to the bottom, because what happens is it'll suck air if you do it any other way, and that was a fail. There, over here on the lower left hand side of the screen, there is a wheel puller, and I tried that. That was an absolute fail. That didn't work at all. Yeah, so we're discussing on how in the hell we're going to get this thing to go. Her hands were cold, so I gave her welding gloves. Her hands were wet from washing the inside of that Mac. But anyway, yeah, we're just going to fight and struggle with this thing a little bit longer. And tomorrow you get to watch the rest of this video, because I have work to do. So thanks again for watching. And yeah, hit the thumbs up button. That ought to do some good for me and everyone involved.